Hey guys, it's Erica from the Nerd Journals, and today I'm here to show you a process video of me making my first art journal page in my new art journal. I already started the journal a couple times for other projects that didn't work out, so my first page already had stuff on it. I just took some gesso and covered it up. Then I went through my binders and I grabbed some pretty paper patterns, stuff that would match the background and not clash, and I kind of just glued them in at random, and after I'm done gluing them down, I take another layer of gesso and just go over it again. I don't want the paper to show quite as obviously as it looks right now. I just like the color peeking through, and I like the texture that it gives the pages. After my gesso gets a little dry, I grab some acrylic paints and I start laying down colors on the page. I just grabbed a blue, a teal I guess, and a purple. Doesn't matter there's white showing through, it doesn't matter there's scrapbook paper showing through. That's kind of the point of the scrapbook paper, is just to get the texture and little hints of the patterns beneath the page. While the paint is drying, I grab some craft paper and I draw one of the whimsical women I like to draw. I'm not a good artist by any stretch, but I do like to draw women. I like to draw them completely exaggerated with big eyes, big lips, long necks, and often I draw them with really big hair as well. Keep drawing and erasing until I get it looking the way I want it. I can never draw just like the first draft and go with it. I have to keep fixing it and editing it and erasing some and drawing my lines differently, and even after I cut it out, you'll see that I keep reaching for my pencil to make her look a little different. So I just glue her in with some Mod Podge as well. Actually, no, I take that back. I was gonna glue her in with some Mod Podge and I decided to paint her first. So I just grabbed some paints that are calling my name and I start painting her. I always mix my own skin tone. I always mix my own colors for everything. I rarely ever use the out of the bottle color. I like to have it be my own color, I guess. So I always take the Sun-Kissed Peach and mix it with some pink for skin tone, and then I grab several purples and mix them together for her hair. To add some darker purples here to add some depth to her hair. And I hate how her eyes were looking, so even though I painted it with acrylic after, you will see me grab my paint pens and I will fix them up with pens and make them look a little better. They pop way nicer with my acrylic pens versus using just a paintbrush and acrylic paint. And it's just easier to get those small places too. With my pencil again, adding some extra lines and shading because I just can't leave anything alone. And now I go ahead and Mod Podge her into my journal. After she's glued in, I take some green paint and a couple of No, I used stencils first. I forgot. Yeah. I just used some raindrops and some letter stencils to add an extra layer to the background. I just use a pencil there, nothing too strong. And when I'm done with that, I lay down a little bit more gesso, a little bit more purple, and then I splatter some green paint to make everything a little bit more cohesive. Like the paint gets in her hair, it gets in the background. It kind of makes it just all go together. And finally, my last step is grabbing my Stays On ink pad and my favorite alpha stamps, and I just stamp out just another art journal, because that is what this is, just another art journal. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a comment and a like, and I will get more videos up like this in the future. Bye-bye.